Hi, this is John Regan from Church Themes, and this is our Getting Started guide. So you've just downloaded your theme and you're wondering, where do I start? Where do I begin with this? That's exactly the question that is going to be answered in this tutorial today. What you'll be learning here is not everything there is to know about all of our themes, just the bare essentials to get your website up and running. We won't be covering all the details and the admin options. We won't be covering special settings, just the basics to get this thing off the ground. Specifically, we will be covering installing and activating the theme, configuring permalinks, installing and activating third-party plugins, and setting up a navigation menu. And this is enough to keep us busy here for a little while. If you would like to skip ahead to one of these parts of the video, feel free to go ahead and do that now. There are two things that you'll need to get started with this. The first is a WordPress install, and to get that you can go to wordpress.org and get a free copy of WordPress, and there are instructions there on how to install it if you don't already have it installed. And then after that you need to purchase and download the standard version of a theme, and from there we'll roll right into our tutorial. Okay, installing the theme is a fairly simple process. We're going to begin from our dashboard and go to Appearance, then Themes. From here we will go to Install Themes, and then Upload. And from here we need to choose the zip file that contains our actual theme. Here it is. We'll click Install Now. And we'll hit Activate. And here we have the theme activated. Now our next step is to configure our permalinks. The way we do that is we go down to Settings, then Permalinks. We'll click Custom Structure and type the following: /%postname %/. Click Save Changes and you're done. And our next step is to install our third-party plugins. To do that, we will go down to Plugins, Add New, Upload, then we'll navigate through our Plugins folder, and we'll start with Audio Player. Hit Install Now. Now, Audio Player is literally the audio player that lets you play the sermon audio that you upload to your site. We'll click Activate Plugin, and you'll see now that we have successfully added Audio Player. So we're going to add another one now. We'll go to the top of the page and click Add New, and Upload. Choose File. We'll do Events Manager next, and Install Now. Events Manager is a great plugin to use for a church calendar. That's why it's packaged in with our theme, but it isn't an actual part of our theme. Click Activate Plugin, and you'll know that it's here because not only do you see it here on your plugins, but on your menu here on the left-hand side you now see an Events menu. Alright, now we're going to add one more plugin, so we'll click Add New, Upload, choose File, and this is Ref Tagger. So open, Install Now. Ref Tagger searches for Bible references that you put on your website, and it tags them. It puts a tooltip that when you hover over the link, and it shows the actual scripture on your page when you hover over any scripture link. We'll click Activate Plugin, and you'll see down here at the bottom that Ref Tagger has been activated. And that's how you install your third-party plugins. Alright, in the second half of this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up a basic navigation menu, because there's a few features about it that are specific to church themes and the way that our themes work. But also you'll get a little tutorial of the theory behind setting up a navigation menu for a church. Our navigation menu is going to have 5 main points. We'll have a welcome page, an events page, a news section, which is actually a blog or a post archive. Then we'll have a staff page, which is a people directory archive. And finally, we'll have a listing of our sermons, which will be a sermons archive. In order to get started on our menu, we're going to navigate on our side here from Appearance down to Menus. And we're going to create a new menu. Let's call this Top Menu, because this is the one that will go at the top of the page. We'll click Create Menu. And at this point, we have to assign it a position. Our primary nav menu is going to be Top Menu. We'll hit Save. And now we'll get started adding our menu items. Our first item is just going to be a simple welcome page, so we'll create that under Pages, Add New. We'll just create a space holder for now. We'll give it the title of Welcome, and we'll just make it say Hello. And we'll click Publish. And that menu, or that page is now created. So let's go back to our menu, Appearance, Menus, and let's add this welcome page to our menu. We'll scroll down to our pages, and here we have it as Welcome. We'll click Add to Menu. And it's added. The next thing that we need to add is our events page. Now, lucky for us, when you install Events Manager, it creates a page that will show all of your events. So the way that you get to that is you click on Events and Add to Menu. So now on our menu we have our welcome page and we have our events. I'm going to click Save Menu to update it. And once it's saved, we'll take a look at our front page. And now you can see here on our menu, we have our welcome page and our events page. To create our news page, which will actually be a blog or a post archive, we're going to go to Pages, Add New, and we'll call this News. Once again, this is also if you would like to create a blog, this is how you do it. Then over here at Page Attributes, we're going to go to our template and select Blog. From here we'll click Publish, and that's it. So we've just created a new page called News. Let's go down to our menu under Appearance and Menus. We see here we have a page called News that we just created. We'll add it to our menu. And there it is. Let's click Save Menu. Then let's see if it showed up on our home page. And here we see that News has showed up on our home page. Okay, so adding a people directory archive, a listing of all of our staff, is a little bit different. I'm going to let you take a look at how this works. Let's go to People. And in this drop-down, click on Settings. And once again, we're making an archive of our people directory. We're going to list the people. This is really important right here. This says we need to choose a slug for our people archive, and there's a default slug called people. The slug is just as it looks right here. The slug is the ending on your URL or the link to your website. The default is people, so we're going to leave it as people, and I'll show you how this works. So we're going to leave this blank. We're not going to do anything to this page. Go back to Appearance and then Menus. And we're going to create a custom link. So here you'll type in your church URL, then /people. And we can call this link whatever we want to. I'm going to call it staff. This listing of our people is going to be called staff. So I'm going to add it to our menu. And there it is. Click Save Menu. And we'll take a look at our front page. Alright, now you see that our main page has an item called staff. When I click on that, it'll take me to nowhere, but I want to let you see the URL at the top of the page. It shows up exactly what I clicked in, my website name /people. So now let's add our last menu item. Alright, we're going to add our last menu item now, and we're going to do it just a little bit different than the last one. And it's the same basic process, but I want to show you how you can manipulate and change the slug, that ending of the URL. We're going to add a sermon archive, a listing of all of our sermons. So let's go up to Sermons and click on Settings. And from here, let's go to the archive slug. And the default is sermons. So if we typed in yourchurch.org/sermons, it would regularly show all of our sermons. But we're going to change that ending, and let's make it say audio. And we'll click Save Settings. And now let's head back to our menu. So we go Appearance, Menus. And once again, we'll create a URL with our URL / we'll make it say audio this time because we just changed the setting to say audio. And the label for this will be sermons. We'll hit Add to Menu, Save Menu, and then take a look at how it turned out. And there you have it. Our 5 menu items all showed up and they're all working. So that's how you set up a menu in a ChurchThemes theme. I hope that you found this tutorial helpful. We've covered a lot in it. We've covered how to install and activate a theme, how to configure permalinks, how to install plugins, and how to set up a navigation menu. We'd love to hear your thoughts. We'd love to hear your comments. Please drop us a line on Facebook at facebook.com/churchthemes or on Twitter at ChurchThemesNet. This is John Regan from Church Themes reminding you of what William Carey said: expect great things from God and attempt great things for God.